Hello, this is the Autark of Flame.
And I'm Chewy, and we have a great debate going on right now.
By my own admission, and by the admission of everyone here, including Chewy and our moderator, Crazier, we have decided that this is going to be the hardest match in the whole round so far to debate.
Oh, I'm gonna love this.
And this match is between Ganondorf of the Zelda series and Samus Aran of the Metroid series.
Alright, let's jump right into this. I'm ready to go. Okay, personality and backstory. I'm gonna go with Ganondorf on this one. Who are you gonna go with?
You know, as much as I'm a huge Metroid fan, I'm going with Ganondorf as well, and you probably wouldn't expect it, but, well, Ganondorf, how would you put it?
He's a pretty convincing villain. Like he might be a bit of a card-carrying villain, but that works for the Zelda series and what it's trying to do. Samus, okay.
Well,
they tried to give her a backstory, or no, not a backstory, a personality. It got a bit broken base, and by a bit I mean flame wars to hell.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, this is a sexist performance. Samus is submissive and everything. Seriously, like, really. As I see it, though, her sort of submitting to Adam Malkovich's orders to, I guess,
Electra Complex. Just saying.
Chewy, this is my part.
Go right ahead.
So, yeah, she basically, allows, Adam Malkovich, her, old commanding officer, to basically, let her, or only use certain abilities when he wants her to. And this proves a bit troublesome, because you're in a lava section at one point, and you don't have the lava armor, and you are pretty much screwed at some point. So, and just as you're about to fight a boss, well, then he finally decides to let you use the Various suit.
Whatever, that's not the whole point of this. But so yeah, Ganondorf by long shot. Alright, so character achievements. Now the flame war's starting. I'm going total Ganondorf on this one. And let's start it off. What Ganondorf has done so much. Like, hey, think about it. In Ocarina of Time, conquered all of Hyrule. Twilight Princess conquered all of Hyrule with Zant and the Shadow Realm with Zant. He was sent into the Sacred Realm, which is supposed to be a holy place, because there's a Triforce. With his power alone, he was able to corrupt it into all evil and create the Dark World. I don't know, totally Ganondorf.
Well, then you have the other part. Samus, to sort of counter your Dark World argument, has saved an entire planet which was split into a light universe and a dark universe. She basically went all the way to, like, the core of dark aether and basically managed to blow up the entire universe from the inside out of that planet.
To that, I'm just saying, Ganondorf was not supposed to get powerful again when he was sent into the Sacred Realm. He was supposed to be sealed there forever. He was able to get so powerful that he was able to let himself get out in the form of Agam and then free himself again. I'm just saying that beats the... I think that beats Samus. Does that in itself beat Samus?
Well, is saving an entire universe better than just taking over one place? I think so, because you have an entire storyline that's basically 3 games in the making. I'm talking about the Prime games, and in the original Metroid Prime, you have her saving a planet. Like I said earlier, in Echoes, she basically saves an entire split planet and a whole dimension, and then in the third one, she saves the whole universe from getting corrupted with Phazon at the hands of Dark Samus. So, I don't know, and then she's also saved the universe from Metroids in, well, let's think, the original Metroid, Super Metroid, she saved it from Mother Brain, and the, like, reconstructed Metroids. She's managed to destroy an entire species, and in Fusion and Other M's, she has managed to basically save the entire universe from the onslaught and spread of both Metroids and X-Parasites, so So yeah, I think that she's just done a lot to basically save the whole universe, and so I think she should be commended for that.
Universe or Galactic Federation?
You know what? You know what? Before things get
Universe, I'd say.
any further than this, I'm gonna step in as the moderator. As compelling as both arguments were, I gotta give the point to Ganondorf. He might be the textbook villain, but he did, in fact, I think, like, just breaking out of a place where he was supposed to be powerless, a wimp, like, sealed away forever. Like, a lot of heroes have saved the universe, the world, whatever. Like, the universe is the scope of Metroid, but the world is the scope of Zelda. So, I'd say they're both equivalent to themselves. Because in the Zelda universe, you know, there's nothing past Hyrule. So I'm giving the point to Ganondorf.
Alright, and the last one.
I beg to disagree.
Well, the moderator has spoken, so let's move on to iconic status.
Right. Iconic status.
Samus. The end. First female heroine. Next category.
Oi! First major villain you find in the game. Okay.
Bowser. Next.
Who would win in the fight? Oh.
This is going to be tough. And again, I'm going with Samus. Simply because she's got the light beam. Samus and Link had the light arrows, and they're pretty much the only thing that's really effective against Ganon aside from the Master Sword, which is imbued with light energy. And then if you don't even have the light beam in a Metroid game, then you've got the plasma beam, super heat, like missiles, like I just don't. And then Ganon's got an obvious weak spot in Twilight Princess. Why can't Samus just like strike that and just blow him to hell? I mean, the plasma beam has no ammo, it's unlimited, so Samus couldn't lose, let's be honest.
Have you tried using Din's Fire in Link games? It doesn't work on Ganondorf.
Din's Fire and plasma beam have totally different physics.
You're saying about fire. I'm saying that Din's Fire is probably the close equivalent, and even then, like, it's nothing. Or fire arrows. Okay, fine, it's a little bit different, but you can't just use fire. Ganondorf isn't weak against fire, he's weak against light. So fine, I'll grant you that. The light beam is probably going to hurt Ganondorf, but that's it. You have no other kind of weapons to seal him away. They've tried so many times just to kill Ganondorf, as you said in Twilight Princess, didn't work. You can try your best to seal him. Even that, as we previously saw, doesn't work. You can fire at him with a billion missiles if you want. You can't kill Ganondorf. And if you can't kill a guy, then you can't win against him in a fight. Not even Link has killed him. Link has just turned him into stone.
Isn't that enough? Isn't that pretty much it? Stabbing a guy in the head and him turning to stone? That is pretty dead.
But that's not dead. Have you just seen he's come back numerous times already?
Hey. In the supposed chronology of the series, in one of the split timelines, this is the last we ever see of Ganondorf.
Okay, in the split timeline, wasn't he also stabbed in the head in the Ocarina of Time?
Well, in Ocarina of Time, that's the game that caused the whole split timeline. Because,
But even then, he still comes back. Ocarina of Time splits into two. You still have one with Ganondorf, you still have another with Ganondorf.
In Twilight Princess, he dies at the end, and then in Wind Waker, he gets turned into stone in the end, so...
Alright, so before we start arguing about Zelda lore, I gotta cut this short. To be quite honest, Samus wins this. As predictable as her attacks will be with the light beam, Ganon can't defend against it. She may only have one good attack, but one good attack is all it takes to win a fight.
Alright, so as we've just seen, it's still really heated debate between us, but 2 and 2, guys, you guys know what you have to do. You guys gotta vote in the comment section below this video.
And hopefully you don't enter as big flame wars as we did. So, kudos. Thanks for watching, and...
Peace out, guys.